Hello, I'm Evie. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, like my video. Are you ready to watch party ideas? Let's get started.
Ever found yourself pulling your hair out over planning a birthday party? We've all been there, right? The endless list of tasks can seem overwhelming, from picking a theme to sending out invitations, not to mention the budgeting. But don't fret. This video is here to guide you through each step of the process, giving you the confidence to plan the ultimate birthday bash without breaking a sweat. So, ready to turn that party planning stress into a piece of cake? Stay with me, and you'll be a party planning pro in no time. Step 1 in our ultimate birthday party planning guide is deciding on your party's theme. The theme is the heartbeat of your party. It influences your venue choice, decor, food, and even the type of music you'll play. It's the golden thread that ties everything together, creating a harmonious and exciting atmosphere. There's a world of themes out there. For kids, consider popular options like superheroes, princesses, or dinosaurs. For adults, you might think about a decade-themed party such as the Roaring Twenties, or perhaps a movie-themed night. If you're planning a surprise, consider the guest of honor's interests. Are they into fitness? How about a sports-themed party? Do they love to travel? A global adventure theme could be a hit. Whether it's a simple color scheme or an elaborate movie set, your theme will set the tone for the entire event. Remember, a great theme can make your party memorable and fun. Step 2 is setting your budget. Now, budgeting isn't just about pinching pennies. It's about creating a roadmap for your party planning journey. It's the cornerstone that holds your party together and helps you make informed decisions. Begin with a ballpark figure in mind. This is your total budget. Now let's break it down. Consider the cost of your venue. Are you hosting at home or renting a space? Each has its own costs. Next, think about food and drinks. Will you cater or cook? Remember, good food can make a good party great. Don't forget to budget for decorations. They set the mood and theme of your party. And of course, there's entertainment. Whether you're hiring a professional or creating a playlist, factor this into your budget. Remember, a budget is not set in stone. It's a flexible tool that you can adjust as needed. A well-planned budget can make your party planning process a lot less stressful. Moving on to step 3, choosing the date and venue. Now, the date of your party is just as important as the venue itself. Consider the schedules of your most important guests. If you're planning a birthday party for a child, think about when their friends are most likely to be available. For an adult's party, consider their work commitments as well as their free time. Remember, your party is for them, so their availability should be your priority. Now let's talk about the venue. You'll want to pick a venue that complements your party theme. A princess-themed party might be perfect in a ballroom or a garden, while a superhero party could be held in a spacious backyard or even a local park. Consider the size of your guest list, too. You'll want enough space for everyone to move around comfortably. Also, think about what facilities you'll need. Will you need a kitchen? What about restrooms? If you're planning outdoor activities, is there shelter available in case of bad weather? These are just a few things to consider when selecting your venue. And don't forget about accessibility. If you have guests with mobility issues, make sure the venue has appropriate facilities to accommodate them. Always remember to visit the venue ahead of time if possible. Pictures can be deceptive, and you don't want any nasty surprises on the day of your party. And finally, once you've nailed down your date and venue, it's time to send out those invitations. But we'll talk about that in our next step. A perfect date and venue set the stage for a perfect party. Step 4 is all about sending out those party invitations. Now, there are countless ways to send your invitations, and each has its own charm. You could go old school with physical cards, adding that personal touch that makes your guests feel truly special. Or you could embrace technology and send digital invites. Websites and apps these days offer a plethora of gorgeous, customizable templates that can match your party's theme perfectly. But no matter the method, the key is to send your invitations early. You want to give your guests plenty of time to RSVP and make arrangements. A good rule of thumb is to send them out about 4 to 6 weeks in advance. And if it's a significant event like a milestone birthday or anniversary, you might want to send them out even earlier. And let's not forget about the information you need to include. Make sure to list the date, time, and venue clearly. If there's a dress code, mention that too. And if you're planning any activities that guests need to prepare for, give them a heads up. And here's a little pro tip. If you're going digital, you can add a link to a map for the venue location, making it super easy for your guests to find their way. With your invitations sent, the anticipation for your party begins to build. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the thrill of awaiting RSVPs. The real fun is just around the corner. Step 5. Let's talk food and entertainment. When it comes to party planning, food and entertainment are two of the most crucial elements that can make or break your event. They are the soul of the party, the heart that keeps the excitement alive. So let's dive right into it. Firstly, the food. The menu you choose should be in line with your theme. If you're throwing a Hawaiian luau, for instance, tropical fruits, grilled seafood, and refreshing cocktails would be a hit. For a kids' party, finger foods, colorful desserts, and fun drinks would work wonders. But remember, it's not just about what fits the theme. It's also about what your guests would enjoy. So always consider their preferences and dietary restrictions. Also, think about the style of dining. Do you want a sit-down dinner, a buffet, or perhaps a cocktail party with hors d'oeuvres? The choice will largely depend on the nature of your party and the comfort of your guests. And don't forget to add a sweet ending to your menu with a tantalizing dessert selection. Now let's move on to the entertainment. This is the part where you can truly bring your theme to life. Live music, DJ, magic show, or a photo booth, the options are endless. The key is to keep your audience engaged and entertained. For a children's party, hire a clown or a magician to keep the little ones amused. For an adult party, a live band or a DJ spinning the latest hits can set the right mood. If it's a more formal event, a jazz band or a classical quartet might be more appropriate. And if you're feeling a bit adventurous, why not organize a murder mystery game or a dance-off? No matter what you choose, make sure it aligns with your guests' tastes and your party's atmosphere. It's all about creating memorable moments and ensuring everyone has a good time. Remember, great food and entertainment are key to a great party. And with these tips, you're well on your way to throwing an unforgettable celebration. Finally, step 6. Set up and enjoy your party. This is the moment you've been working towards, so don't forget to take a breath and soak it all in. Ensure everything is in its place, from the balloons to the buffet. Keep an eye on the clock to maintain the flow of events. But remember, a party is about fun, not perfection. So let go of any last-minute stress. Mingle and celebrate. Now it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor and have a blast. So there you have it, your ultimate guide to planning a birthday party. Remember, the key to a successful party lies in the details and, of course, in the planning. Let's quickly run through the steps one more time to make sure you've got everything covered. First things first, deciding on the party's theme. This is the fun part where you let your imagination run wild. Whether it's a superhero bash, a princess gala, or a simple backyard barbecue, the theme sets the tone for the entire party. Then comes setting a budget. This is a critical step that will guide all your subsequent decisions. Be realistic about what you can afford and remember, a great party doesn't have to break the bank. Next up, choosing the date and venue. This is a balancing act between your preferred date and the availability of your chosen venue. Consider factors such as weather, accessibility, and space when making your decision. Now, on to sending invitations. This is where you get to build the excitement. Your invitations should reflect your theme and provide all the necessary details. Remember, the earlier you send them out, the better. The 5th step is planning the food and entertainment. This is where you get to be creative and think about what would make your guests have a great time. From delicious snacks to engaging games, make sure there's something for everyone. Finally, the last step is setting up and enjoying the party. Yes, you read it right. Enjoying the party is part of the plan. After all, what's the point of throwing a party if you can't enjoy it yourself? So as you embark on your next party planning endeavor, remember these steps and tailor them to fit your needs. Every party is unique, and so should be its planning process. Don't be afraid to mix things up and try new things. With this guide, your next party is sure to be a hit. Happy planning!